Hello, middle school and high school students. I am back, and it is week 2 of our self-awareness lessons. And this week, we're going to be talking about a different indicator. But before we do that, I really want to take a step back and figure out, and I do like this because I'm like, figure out how we discussed our emotions and how we were feeling last week and how we're feeling now. So, what we're going to stop and do is a quick check in. And a check in is a time for myself or for you or for others just to kind of see how you're feeling right now, what your feelings are right now. So I'm going to stop and share my screen, and you are going to see a an emotion wheel here. And as you can see on here, it says emotions wheel. And basically, this is a wheel that is kind of broken up into a pie in a sense. And then I don't know if you've ever heard of like zones. So you have your green zone, your blue zone, your yellow zone, and your red zone. And in those zones are feelings. So if you're in a blue zone, you're calm, relaxed, focused, content, happy. That's your happy, feel good, I'm good feeling. Your blue zone is kind of like, oh, I'm a little tired, lonely, bored, sad, disappointed. Your yellow zone is, I'm really starting to feel something is happening. I might be a little silly, excited, worried, scared, or frustrated, but I feel like something may be about to happen. Then our red zone is that are angry and terrified, hysterical, or inconsolable, meaning like nobody can say the right things to you, or enraged. So take a minute, and as you're looking at this emotion wheel, feel the colors that you're feeling. How are you feeling today before we get started on our new lesson for this week? So today, I am feeling in the green zone. I'm actually really focused, relaxed, calm, happy, and content. I'm all of those things right now because I'm on here and I'm getting a chance to talk to you guys about some things that I really enjoy and that I love. So you can use this emotion wheel to every day be like, I'm feeling a little blue, I'm in the blue zone today, or hey, I'm a little yellow today, and use that language to let people know kind of like what mood you're in. So it's just another way to help people understand and know what it is that you may be feeling. So that's and it's called an emotion wheel. So this week, from our emotions lessons last week with our self-awareness, this week we're going to move on to self-awareness, and the skill or the indicator that we will be talking about this week are strengths. And strengths are those things that you're good at, things that make you kind of who you are and makes you excel at the things that you do. We all know that there are strengths and there are weaknesses. But how does our strengths help us overcome some of our weaknesses? And so that's what we want to talk about in this lesson this week. And so I'm going to, again, take a minute and share the screen because I want you to see a quick video that will, again, help you think more about those strengths that you have and how to actually really know how to make them come out and excel with them.
Hi, I'm Mr. J. Oprah once said, don't be confused between what people say you are and who you know you are. We are going to discuss self-awareness. Self-awareness is naming how you feel, understanding why you feel that way, and explaining your feels. Self-awareness also involves identifying your strengths, identifying your areas of growth, developing confidence in yourself. What do you think Oprah meant when she said, don't be confused between what people say you are and who you know you are? Name 3 things you are really good at. What are your top strengths? Do you think feelings are temporary or do they last forever? Explain your answer.
So now I want to take a couple minutes and reflect on those questions that were asked in the video. So what do you think Oprah meant when she said, don't be confused between what people say you are and what you know that you are? Think about that. What do you think she meant? What I know that she meant is that other people always perceive what they think they know about you, but only you know who you really are and what you can really do. And so that is what Oprah meant by that. So you hear people say stuff, you are this or you are that, but you know who you are. So who's better to show who you are than you, right? So then the next question asks is, name 3 things that you are really good at. Stop for a moment, pause, take a minute, and really think about those 3 things that you're good at. You can talk to somebody in your house, you can write it down, but I want you to really think about 3 things that you're really, really, really good at, because those are your strengths. The next question is, what is your top strength? Top strength means, what is that number 1 thing that is so powering and you know that you're so good at that no matter what, if you do it, you're going to excel? What is that? Think about it. Deep breaths. Because when we really stop and think about it and we really reflect on the things that make us who we are, that self-awareness, we start to know that we are very good at a lot of different things. So now I want to talk to you about affirmations. Affirmations are things that when we're feeling those times of weaknesses, that we can stop and say, I am. And affirmations always start with I. I am special. I am kind. Take a minute, think about it. And then we are going to actually do an activity of positive affirmations. Okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is, excuse me, grab a piece of paper or Post-it notes. I have both here because I wanted to be able to give you an example, but I know that you are all at home, so I don't want you to have to go looking for a ton of different things that you may not have. But Post-it notes work, or white paper work, and put positive affirmations at the top. Now, what you're gonna do is that you are gonna take a minute and you are going to write down, excuse me, Miss Fletcher keeps losing her breath. Write down all of the positive things that you can think about yourself. I want you to pause the recording or the tape right now and take a minute to write down the I am. Now remember, I am starts a positive affirmation. So take a few minutes and do that, and then we'll come back. Okay, so we're back. So I'm going to show you what mine look like. Now I use both Post-it notes and I wrote actually on the paper. So my example says, I am a giver. I am special. I am a good listener. I am smart. I am a planner. I am funny. So what you can do with this is that you can take it and you can post them around your room. You can take them and post them in places where at times when you feel that your strengths are not shining the best that they are and your weaknesses are kind of coming through, you can look at that and you can say, remember, I am special. I'm a good listener. I'm a good team member. All of those things that make you who you are, because nobody knows you better than you. So I want you to take this into the next week, thinking about your strengths, thinking about those things that make you who you are. I'm going to leave you today with a quote, one of my actual favorite quotes. And this quote is by Maya Angelou. And it says, as you can see, nothing can dim the light that shines from within you. I'm going to say it again. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within you. One more time. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within you. Maya Angelou. She is saying that the light that you have is within you. You know what your strengths are. Use them through your work, through your daily relationships with friends, your relationships at home with your family. Let everyone know what your strengths are, because your strengths are part of who you are and what makes you you. You are unique, so show your strengths. I will see you again next week, week 3. I hope you have a wonderful week of learning. Thank you.